Yeah, I don't know. Again, this is NASA. You have to take it with a grain of salt, right? Um, I agree, though, that they can, they open and close without warning. Yeah, yeah. So there you go with that. Um, what do you think? Do you think the Bermuda Triangle is a portal? I think it very well could be. I think it very well could be, which is why when it's considered a portal. Yeah, yeah. I think the Bermuda Triangle may be a huge portal. Again, yeah, it's. I think it has to do with magnetic fields. But I think that whatever there has been no sign of anything, no debris, no anything. So it's possible that the Bermuda Triangle is a big portal. We never see those things again. Never found anything, not a shred. Um, of any evidence of these airplanes and you think so? A distraction? You really think so? That's an interesting point. Interesting point. It could be, could well be. Um, Again, here's another take on it. Stephen Hawking, he claims that the black holes are portals to other universes. But once you go through, it very well could be. But maybe that's the idea, to let us know they are here. Because once they just, go through there, they're done. Nothing is found. So I mean, it could be like telling us, yes, there are portals here. Or it could be just that portal just could be a mistake. You know what I'm saying? It got too big. I don't know. Anything's possible. Okay, legendary Stephen Hawking, legendary physicist, he's expanded his theories on black holes, and he claims that they are portals to another universe. Okay, I agree. I think portals are doorways to other universes. Undermining previous research that claims whatever falls into the black hole is never seen again, he argues they are safer than first thought. In his latest scientific paper, published in Physical Review Letters, Hawking now has claimed you can travel through a black hole and survive, although you'd probably come out at the other side in a different universe, and there'd be no going back. Well, yeah, but what about the radar from the planes and stuff? I know, but some of it's got to be. I think some of it's got to be true. The readings from some of the aircraft that's been went through there. So I don't know. Yeah. Or the boats. I mean, you can't just, tell us a boat disappeared. I mean, if it's from another country, they're saying, yeah, where are these people? Where did it go? There is nothing there. So I don't know. Okay, back to Hawking. So according to Hawking and fellow theorists, the answer lies in black holes' zero-energy particles, known as soft hair, which store information on the black hole's horizon. It's an invisible boundary that is the point of no return. Hawking and his fellow researchers seem to think these soft hairs could solve the central paradox of black holes. It's possible, Michelle. It's possible. Maybe NASA uses or the U.S., but legitimately, I think it's happened quite a few times. Actually, I mean that dates way, way back. So maybe we'll discuss that here. These soft hairs could solve the central paradox of black holes, backing up the basic laws of the universe, which state that anything that has ever existed is preserved via its information. Yeah, he is, isn't he? He's been arguing his case on black holes for decades. And last year he made a speech at Harvard University claiming they aren't the eternal prisons they were once thought, due to them having a back door. Things can get out of a black hole, both from the outside and possibly through another universe. If you feel you are trapped in the black hole, don't give up. There is a way out. Again, Stephen Hawking claims black holes are gateways to mysterious alternative dimensions. I'm sorry. I tend to agree with him. I really do. He also added, the existence of alternative histories with black holes suggests this might be possible. Yes, that's what I'm saying. The Bermuda Triangle, long history. Even before we could have made stuff like that up, I think. I don't know. Alternative histories with black holes suggest this might be possible. The hole would need to be large, and if it was rotating, it might have a passage to another universe. But you couldn't come back to our universe. And so they're calling him crazy, that he's made these crazy claims in the past when it comes to black holes. Last year, he said we could power the whole of human society if we could somehow harness the energy of a mountain-sized black hole. However, if we failed to control it, it could sink into the middle of the earth and begin feasting on human beings and our feast on on Earth and eventually the entire solar system. That would have to be one. That's an interesting thought. Michelle says some people believe Hawking is an alien from another plane, which is why his body is giving out. He can't live here. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Very true. I like how they dismiss him as crazy. I really do, because he's not. I don't think he's crazy at all. I think he's got. God, he very well could be. I don't know if he would be so-called, and I quotation marks, alien, but they could have chosen him to give us information, which is a real possibility. So I don't know. But I agree, the Bermuda Triangle has a long history. Excuse me. I think, I tend to agree with his theory that once you go through, he's just beyond brilliant. Yes, absolutely. I think once you go through, yes, you're in another universe. And I don't know if you can't come back the same way you came, but through maybe other portholes in the other universes, maybe you could end up back here. Who knows how many years would have passed, though. So interesting that he thinks that they would have a back door where you could go again, jump ahead to another universe. What comes to mind all the time is that show, Quantum Leap. Okay, for the time, was it ahead of its time, really? Or was there something else to that? I mean, quantum physics. I mean, that was essentially transportation back into time, almost like portals. So was somebody trying to tell us something? I mean, or was it just ahead of its time? Yes, I have. Yes, Michelle, I have. I've watched the show Angel, yes. But again, like Quantum Leap, to me, that's another one. Interesting on that, which we're going to discuss in the weeks to come about TV shows and movies. And have they hit the nail on the head somewhere? Are they that far-fetched, really? Or are they, or were they just ahead of its time, or were they trying to tell us something? I don't know. Again, the hidden portals in the Earth's magnetic field. Of course, that's a favorite theme. Yeah, I know. See, that's what I'm saying. Do you really think so, Valerie? I'm not so sure. I think it was subliminal messaging in a way. I don't think it was just ahead of its time. I mean, if you really think about it. Season 3, yeah, they did. Hi, Lori. What's your take on portals? Lori? I mean, Quantum Leap was all about that. So, how about Star Trek? Beam me up, Scotty. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff in these shows that were way, way ahead of its time. And I'm not so sure that it wasn't based off something. So we'll be discussing those shows and stuff, in the weeks to come. And of course, a favorite theme of science fiction is the portal, of course. An extraordinary opening in space or time, it connects travelers to distant realms. Stargate. There you go, Stargate. Yeah, I remember that. That was kind of creepy, actually. Angel, yeah. Um, it connects travelers to distant realms. A good portal is a shortcut or a guide, a door into the unknown. Um, Again, this is based on NASA funded research, which, okay, take it with a grain of salt, guys, I know. Um, it explains plasma physicists. There are places where the magnetic field of Earth connects to the magnetic field of the sun, which we discussed. Um, and again, NASA was supposedly planning a mission called MMS, absolutely, which we discussed. Magnetospheric multiscale mission, supposed to launch in 2014, supposedly, to study the phenomena. So, just one problem, supposedly. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep, Michelle, that's it. Who pays for NASA? Yeah, exactly. Um, Supposedly, let's see, there's a problem finding the portals. Supposedly, portals are invisible, but you can read. There are instruments to read a magnetic field. Okay, but they're invisible, unstable, and elusive. They open and close without warning. But Scudder, we're back to Scudder. Um, he says there are signposts, and supposedly he's found them. Portals form via the process of magnetic reconnection, the X points, which we discussed earlier. Um, it's a shortcut worthy of the best portals of fiction, only this time the portals are real. And with the new signposts, the X um, points, there, we now know how to find them. So interesting. Follow the money. Yeah. We'll be sure to give you a call. So I believe portals are real. I think they're portals to other universes. I agree with Stephen Hawking. I really do. Again, yeah, private, especially private. That is a big thing. Big thing. Again, like some of the shows which we'll be discussing, Stargate is one of them. I mean, that was my favorite sci-fi show. But anyway, you had Stargate Atlantis. So why would we think they couldn't be real? Um, I mean, yeah, some of it's, they come up with this stuff, but really? Well, yeah, I agree, Michelle. I agree with you. So, I'm sorry, Lori, did you say what do you believe in portals? Lori, are you here? Okay. Here's some ancient sites that might be stargates, portals, and wormholes. A lot of ancient cultures. Okay, this isn't a new idea. This goes way, way back. Okay, ancient cultures speak of portals to other worlds and gateways to star systems where their supposed creators reside. Look at the ancient Egyptians with their gods and how they depicted them. Yeah, you think? Um, convention, tells us, okay, whatever. These are tales and are merely myths and legends. No, I don't think so. Supposedly, recent declassified FBI files have stated that Earth has been visited by beings from other dimensions and planets. And of course, NASA announced that portals do indeed appear to be hidden within the Earth's magnetic field. So there you go. One site